it'll be interesting to see if this is going to kind of make people forget the controversy with Balenciaga, and they're just gonna think, oh, so cool, Supreme, and you know, it's gonna be a sellout. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. If you love shopping and handbag videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. You'll super love it. I was doing some research on some of the collaborations that are gonna come out this year or early this year, and I was inspired to make this video because I noticed on Instagram Nike are collaborating with Tiffany & Co, and I thought this was honestly extremely random. I know Tiffany has recently collaborated with Fendi and obviously designer collabs. I just feel like they're coming out left, right and center, you know, the last few years. And the Tiffany & Co Nike collaboration, I mean, the packaging is very beautiful, but when I did some more digging into like what the actual sneakers would look like, I thought they were a little underwhelming. Now, if you look at the shoe, I think they're just a classic pair of Air Force One. I don't know guys, I'm not a sneakerhead, but they're just black, and then they have a Tiffany blue tick, and I believe on the tongue it says Tiffany in like a scribbly font. So yeah, that's that collab. I don't know guys, I'm sure it will be super hype, and I know that there was a phase a few years ago where everyone was going crazy for sneakers. I don't know if there is still such a craze to collect sneakers as there was in the past, but I most certainly know that there are still people who are sneakerheads and go crazy for these limited edition Nike shoes. So I'm sure these Tiffany & Co Nike sneakers will sell out in a heartbeat, and they'll be very hard to get. My personal opinion is I think that it's a little bit, they could have done more. Maybe they could have added some bling bling to it, like some little crystals or something that made it look more like diamondy or something. I think just making it a Tiffany blue swoosh is a little bit, it's just like very boring. Like, I don't know, you could just get any shoe and just make it Tiffany blue. I just think that they should have done something a little bit more exciting. But you know, the packaging is pretty cool. It looks like a Tiffany box, and that's that. The next controversial collab that I found online that is going to be coming out this year, which I think is, well, oh my gosh guys, like, I don't know, I have a lot to say about this, but this is the Balenciaga x Supreme collaboration. Now, if you have been living under a rock, guys, you might not be aware that Balenciaga, I feel like they're not the most popular brand at the moment, basically, because I've actually talked about it in a few videos as well, but even if you go to a YouTuber, Mel Purse on Fleek, she has done a series on why Balenciaga's latest Christmas campaigns have been very problematic. I touched on it myself. I was very disturbed by some of the messages they were sending out, subliminal messaging, some of the ideas that they are alluring to in their campaigns are really wrong, disgusting, and Balenciaga, I was most certainly turned off Balenciaga after I had a little kind of like more look into these campaigns, and in fact I felt like getting rid of anything Balenciaga that I owned because I was very, it's just disgusting basically. So now that they're gonna do a collaboration with Supreme, I really feel like it will be very interesting to see how this goes, because I have seen so many people on like TikTok, YouTube say they're burning their Balenciaga, they're getting rid of all their stuff. I've actually seen other people who have kind of defended Balenciaga, and you know, they're diehard fans and maybe they think that people are being dramatic and all this. And I've also come across people who think that this is just a thing that's going to blow over and they still want to buy Balenciaga. And in fact, when I go out in the shopping mall and that sort of thing, I still see plenty of people wearing Balenciaga clothes that they probably already bought. And I don't know, I think there is a lot of people who just don't care about the campaign, as controversial as it was, as disturbing as it was. There are still a lot of people who are probably still going to buy Balenciaga. So I wouldn't be surprised if this collaboration still became super hype despite the mass hatred towards Balenciaga. Whenever Supreme collaborates with a brand, it is an instant sellout. Like, I mean, look at the Supreme Louis Vuitton collaboration. That was probably one of the most hyped collaborations of all time. Supreme has a very big cult following, so it'll be interesting to see if this is going to kind of make people forget the controversy with Balenciaga, and they're just going to think, oh, so cool, Supreme, and, you know, it's going to be a sellout. Because honestly, I don't think that we should just turn a blind eye to what has happened here with Balenciaga. Like, they still haven't really fixed or like changed their ways at all. In fact, they're just pretending nothing happened in a way. And I'm actually quite surprised that Supreme would agree to still collaborate with Balenciaga, despite all the, you know, all the issues that they've had. I mean, because I feel like this is making Supreme, it's putting Supreme in a bad light as well. And in fact, a lot of people might decide they don't want to buy Supreme anymore because maybe Supreme, I mean, is okay with the things that Balenciaga thinks, kind of thing. So yeah, I assume this Balenciaga x Supreme collab was a few years in the making. They were probably discussing it for a while before the campaign happened. But even so, I think it would have been smart for Supreme to, you know, maybe not do this collab anymore after all this. But I assume they're getting paid a lot to do it. They're probably going to make a lot of money from collaborating with them. And to be honest, I'm sure it will still sell out, and there are a lot of people who will still support Balenciaga. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, if this is going to be as hype as maybe it seems it might be, or if Balenciaga is truly dead. Because, like, I think there is a lot of people who also cannot, you know, bear Balenciaga at this point. I'm one of them. I just can't buy Balenciaga anymore. It is kind of ruined for me. So next is Loewe x Studio Ghibli or Ghibli, and it's the Howl's the Moving Castle collaboration. Now I've yacked on about this for like 3 videos, but I'm gonna keep going on about it because this collaboration is absolutely wow. Now I don't. Some of the puzzle bags I kind of wish they didn't do in the satin calf skin. I actually wish that they did in the grained, more like slouchy calf skin. But the Kelsifer character especially is just, oh my gosh, it's amazing, honestly. And I love the Heen character. Like, just everything is incredible in this collaboration. It's going to be launching very soon, and I think it's going to be extremely hard to get. I don't know, guys. At this point, I'm almost just giving up anyway, and I'm supposed to be on shopping ban, so I don't know if I'm going to get anything. Oh, there is a large part of me who has extreme FOMO, and oh, this is going to be this is the last Studio Ghibli collaboration that Loewe is going to do, so that just gives me even more FOMO. Oh, it just looks incredible, so that is just going to be, I think, one of the best collaborations of the year. Next, I actually noticed that Longchamp is going to do a collaboration with a brand called Fatboy. Now, I didn't know much about Fatboy, but after doing some research, I noticed that Fatboy is a furniture brand, I believe, and they are famous for like their more inflatable looking styles or like puffy furniture. And it seems like Longchamp is going to do Le Pliage Tote. I don't know, it looks kind of puffy, I guess. I don't know if it's just if it is puffy, but yeah, it has like a very bright pink, cutesy, puffy effect. And I just think that this actually looks like really adorable. So I think this collaboration is going to be one to watch, and it being Longchamp, it's going to be probably a better price point than, you know, some of these other designer brands. Finally, I think one of the biggest collaborations of the year is definitely the Louis Vuitton Yayoi Kusama collaboration. Now, there was a part 1 drop recently, but I think there's going to be another drop later on. So this is a massive collection. I actually don't know if it was like completely super popular, because I know at my local store I still see plenty of Alma BBs in the window, plenty of Capucines, so I don't think it was necessarily a sellout. I'm sure there are some pieces that did sell out, but I still like go into the boutique and they have the mini pochette. Like, they still have a lot of the collection on display, and they did invest a lot of time and money into this collection. I mean, if you look at all the visual merchandising all over the world, it is very extreme. Like, they have like real robotic Yayoi Kusamas in the window, and just like it is next level, the amount of money they put into like this whole collection. It's just like one of the most extravagant collaborations I feel like Louis Vuitton has done, to be honest. It is just crazy. But yeah, we'll expect to see more of this collection later on. It's gonna keep going. I know a lot of you guys also had FOMO for this collection and just wanted to pick up something because, you know, it's hype. I'm the same. I really wanted to get the bandeau, but I resisted, and honestly, it's probably not my favorite collection that they've done. I don't know, it's just, I like the pumpkin, but other than that, like, I don't know, I didn't think it was worth, I didn't want to spend the money on it, so I did it. But yeah, definitely one of the most hyped collections of the year. So guys, let me know, are there other hyped collaborations that are gonna come out this year? Because oh my gosh, I am a sucker for like Hello Kitty, Sailor Moon. Whenever a designer does a collaboration with like Sailor Moon or something, it kills me. I mean, if Loewe does a Sailor Moon collaboration, I would literally die. And my bank account would die. Oh my gosh, I really hope they don't, because that would be so dangerous. That is just like probably my biggest weakness. But I guess we'll have to wait and see what other collaborations come out this year. So thanks for watching my channel. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you on my next one. Bye!